Often, when people question France and how they are Islamophobic, anti Islam, they pretend and say that they're not against Islam or any religion. They want people to integrate into France and other excuses to make it look like it's for all, it's not just for Muslims. And now we have seen that it seems like they're just going after Muslims because now we know that France has banned athletes from wearing the hijab. Um, Previously, in France, there has been caricature of the Prophet promoted and anti-Islam things promoted. But they have apologized for offending Christians at the Olympics. They should be apologizing to Christians, but it shows you that it's not the same because first it's not about religion, it's about France. And now you offend Christians and you want to apologize, but you offend Muslims for decades and you don't want to apologize. It's not about everyone um, being in line with France because why don't you say, oh, the ethics of France is X, Y, and Z, so it's not targeting Christians. You're not saying that. You're apologizing to Christians because you should be, and you should be apologizing to Muslims, and it shows you that there is a anti-Islam and hatred for Islam and Muslims. And it's good to see Dr. Yasir Qadhi highlight this and Muslims realize this. Hopefully, people will make sure France understands that it's not acceptable and France will realize that you can't just offend Muslims and think it's going to be okay. They will feel the effects, whether it's boycotting certain institutions, shops, and others. Then they will feel the money, then they might care. At the moment, they do not care. And it shows that it was never about they want France values for all, and that's why religious things are banned, and they do not speak on religion. They have offended Christians and they are apologizing. They have offended Muslims for decades and they are not apologizing. And in this very Olympics, that they are apologizing to Christians for offending them. They have offended millions, if not billions, of Muslims, and they are still not apologizing. And they have done many things in many Muslim countries like Algeria, and they think they can just say, "Oh, our ancestors did this, and we are not going to apologize." France is deeply rooted still to this day in anti-Islam and their policies and so many things that they are doing. They do not want to apologize, but they show you that they do recognize when they do wrong and they apologize. So you can apologize to Christians and you better apologize to Muslims.